Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. With Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Doris Burke will be along, too, from the sideline. This homestand ends here for the Clippers as they get ready to hit the road. Their last encounter was in New Orleans, where they were able to handle the Pelicans. And, guys, they come into this one looking for win number 3 in the season against these guys. They already have won the first 2.
That was a heck of a performance for them offensively. There were some stretches there where it just seemed like everything was falling for them.
And it wasn't by accident they shot it that well. Their ball movement was excellent. That was the key to me.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. So the Pelican 5 right now. Gordon is the 2 with Evans playing small forward. Davis and Ashik patrol the paint. And it's Money in at the point guard position.
That time the defenders were a little lazy getting to him.
So it's the Clippers now. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Well, Kevin, they constructed a perfect offensive game plan going into that game, and it was quickly apparent how powerless the defense was to stop them.
Powerless is a good way to put it, Steve. We're unlikely to see that many uncontested baskets again anytime soon. Good way to start the game there. I mean, that's a nice inside bucket.
No question, Clark. I think they'd like to establish a presence down low early in the game to get their offense going.
Here's Ashik. Misses from close range. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Kevin, I briefly spoke with Doc Rivers. He said a big factor in this game will be how well they limit penetration by Tyreke Evans. He said he's so unique in that he's so big and so strong and also tremendously slippery and elusive off the bounce. But we've really got to cut off his right hand and then dare him to shoot over the top. I'd rather he have a wide open look from 18, 19 feet than a clear lane to the rim any day of the week. Kevin, the marching order, pretty clear cut.
Thank you, Doris. Paul with the ball. Now guarded by Money. 6 on the shot clock. Over to the left wing. Barnes dishes to Paul. High shot from 10 feet out. Paul's got his first 2 points of the night.
Great looking bounce pass to set up that play. Matt Barnes, really a good glue guy. He rebounds, defends. He's gotten better with his outside shot, and he can really run the lane. And he's always had a toughness and a fearlessness that I think a lot of coaches love. He's a grinder. Love what he does under the offensive boards, really bringing energy and life to his team.
And Griffin scores. The assist by Paul.
Well, nice way there to get your first basket of the game.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And you look at advanced plus-minus measurements, Matt Barnes rates very well.
Not surprised by that, Kevin. He brings so much energy at both ends of the floor. He does a lot of those little intangible things that don't always show up on the stat sheet.
Here's Paul after the made shot from Money. There's the triple. Barnes can't get it to go. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Left block shot on the way. And again, it's Anthony Davis.
Yeah, he didn't have to slow down at all, guys. Just perfectly timed pass there.
The Clippers trail. Here's Paul. A 23-point game for him in the win against Washington.
It wasn't just offense either, Kevin. I mean, he was so disruptive defensively. I don't remember how many steals he had, but, man, he was dominant out there.
Here's Money, defended by Paul. There's the bucket, good. Money's got his second basket of the game. Last outing for the New Orleans Pelicans. It was a loss to Golden State.
Well, we knew going into that game what they were up against, but that's still no excuse for the way things turned out, Clark.
Well, perhaps it'll be a rallying point for him, Steve. I mean, knowing that the status quo isn't going to cut it against tough opponents, they might regroup.
Well, Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control yet.
I think both teams feel like they can win. They both have confidence. So we'll see which team can kind of ride the momentum and take control of this game.
Here's Money, following the basket by Blake Griffin. Clock is at 3, and that one's good. Gordon's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Spencer Hawes is checked in for Jordan. Clippers trail by 5. Blake Griffin down low and DeAndre Jordan. Redick the off guard with Barnes at the 3. And it's Crawford at the point guard. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Now here's Griffin. He had 22 points in the win against Washington.
And when you talk about his scoring, Kevin, I mean, with the defense trying to pressure him, I thought he did a really nice job of getting them to overcommit, and you know, that's how he got himself to the free throw line.
They've been strong on the board. There's no disputing that.
That's what the box score says. Still anybody's game, though.
Well, you often think of the Clippers as being an updated version of Showtime. They know how to grind out and get a win, too.
Yeah, I thought they were a little better defensively. They have guys that will certainly give you highlight reel material. But they're smart in how they attack teams and how they finish games, too.
Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Lets it fly. And it's New Orleans scoring again. The Clippers have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Crawford drives in. Pass to Reddick. Dishes it to Griffin. 14 feet away. That's good. Griffin's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's pretty much been the norm for them, getting their points off assists and great ball movement.
Nice rhythm and flow for this team. Tremendous communication and alertness.
Money hits the front of the rim and out.
Well, he's been trying to add that mid-range shot to his arsenal, but it still isn't there.
Barnes kicks to Griffin. Crawford outside. The feed to Reddick. Passes it to Griffin. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from in there.
Yeah, he's sensing this is a critical time in this game, guys.
And a chance here to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against the Warriors was just phenomenal. He finished with 24 points and added 3 rebounds as well. We could see his role in this offense expand if he puts together more games like this one, guys.
All right, Doris, thanks. And Steve, yet another special game from a player that we know is incredibly capable for this team.
Yeah, he sure is. We saw it firsthand, and it was fun to watch. He really got it rolling.
Yeah, nothing better than to see a guy confident, comfortable, on a roll, and elevating his team to high levels of play. That's a beautiful thing to watch, fellas. It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
It's Crawford with the drive. Griffin sets the screen for Crawford. Shot clock at 5. For 3. Can't get it to go. Now New Orleans will take it the other way.
Tyreke Evans is an athletic slashing guard. He's really gifted at getting to the rim. But I think his outside shot, the inconsistency of his outside shot has held him back a bit. Ironically, he's a pretty good free throw shooter, but still lacks that touch from mid-range on field goal attempts.
Crawford drives in, and the layup is good. And now it's a 3-point Clipper lead.
Oh, man, he goes old school on us with the finger roll.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Gordon, the pass to Money. Tries to snap the cold streak. Blake Griffin pulls it in. Griffin's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
And Evans has worked diligently on his shooting. He had a bad habit of fading back on every jump shot early in his career, so he's tried to shoot with a more traditional motion.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they're just giving them too many looks.
Wait till you're announced. We've not yet lost all our grace. The hounds will stay in shape.